A little bit of a different video for today. I was spending a little bit of time looking through old YouTube videos from way back in the day when I first started filming my workouts and things, and I stumbled across this video that was 10 years old now. It was my first ever powerlifting meet. I decided, I think, with about 2 weeks' notice to go and compete at the BDFPA, which is the British Drug-Free Powerlifting Association, Scottish Championships in Dumbarton, I think it was. My brother and one of my friends, we drove down to Dumbarton and I competed in my first ever powerlifting competition. It was definitely one of these kind of like, I just want to take on a challenge kind of things. So I did. I thought I'd film this bit of a reaction video so we can kind of talk you through my first ever powerlifting competition. So if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, smash that like button, and then drop me a question in below if you have any questions about my first ever experience in a powerlifting competition. So let me get the old video up, sort my phone out. Like I said, it was 9-10 years ago that I did this competition, and I had no idea what powerlifting was about really. I kind of watched some videos, kind of did some things. I didn't have the right equipment. I think I had a singlet and some wrist straps, and that was it. And a belt. I had a belt as well, but that was it. So here goes. Obviously the first movement is a squat. And as you can see here, I have some lovely trainers on. These were just running trainers I was squatting in. The weight was 187.5 kilos, and that was obviously quite an excited scream. But yeah, I was happy with it. You know, I didn't really know the rules and things of powerlifting, but I knew I just had to go as deep as I possibly could and lift as much as I could. And I think 187 kilos was going to qualify me for the British Championships, which I didn't end up competing in, but I wanted to do that. So it moved pretty fast. I probably could have done a bit more, but like I said, I'd never actually done a powerlifting program or anything for this. This was just gym strong, like a 21 or 22-year-old gym strong kid. Then we moved on to bench press. Again, very excited about lifting in the bench press, so let's have a little look, see how things go. But it was 120 kilos on my third attempt. I passed all the other ones. Again, no idea what setup was all about. Kind of understood the commands because I kind of read stuff up online, and then just kind of went for it. You can see my head lift just up a little bit, which is obviously not allowed in competition, so maybe that wouldn't have been 3 white lights, I don't think. But, you know, I think to be very pleased with 120 kilos, and again, with my nice trainers on, as you do, and the young, fresh face. We then moved on to deadlifts, and I don't think I'd ever lifted any more than about 210, 215 in the gym. So I wasn't really sure, again, how much I should probably lift. I, again, didn't really understand the commands because I was just kind of going for it. I've got a nice wide stance. I'm working out what the referee is supposed to do. And I just tried to pull it off the floor as fast as I could. And in reality, it was pretty fast. You know, again, I probably could have lifted a little bit more, but I think during that time, I was kind of just pushing to see if I could qualify for the British finals. But that was my first ever attempt at a powerlifting competition. And yeah, but to compare that from previous years, or the first year that I ever did, I think I totaled 520 odd kilos. So that 187 squat, 187.5, a 120 bench, and a 220 kilogram deadlift. My best lifts now are a 212.5 squat, 155 kilo bench, and 245 kilograms on deadlift. So in those 9 years since my first competition, things have progressed quite a lot. Certainly with the specificity, like I have proper equipment now, like lifting shoes and things. I have proper programming, certainly when I've led up to powerlifting competitions. And I also understand technique probably a lot better than I did back then. But either way, I hope you've kind of enjoyed this little bit of a reaction video and a little bit of a kind of looking back on my days of, early days of powerlifting. So if you like the video, hit the like button, drop me a question in the comment section, and subscribe. That was a rubbish end to a video.